Good evening, all of you. Let me know, am I audible first? Am I audible? Okay, thank you. Okay. So, very good evening. Let me first tell you about this course. Fine. So, this session will not be a very lengthy session. It will be a very simple session, which is to make you understand what are the things which we are going to do in the next few months. Look, this is the course which is specialized for Group 2, which is the next most important exam for most of them, because even the people who are preparing for civil services, okay, and people who are preparing for the Group 1 mains, and people who are exclusively who are for Group 2, all these people will target, all these three different section people will target this exam. So we all know that this exam is very near, and hardly you have 2 months of time. You have 2 months of time. So what is that we are going to target and how we are going to approach for this paper, that is economy paper. And next important thing, like what is that session and how are we going to take this session and how are we going to go ahead with this session and how useful this session is going to. See, I get a lot of messages, lot of students meet me and they come back and said that, sir, we don't have time to study NCERT. Sir, we did not even touch economics and budget. I did not understand much. Okay, might be the students which are from other institutions, might be the students who are directly from my classes, etc. As the time has gone very long, sir, I have not prepared. I need a quick revision, etc. So considering all this, and considering the importance of the exams and how important exam is this Group 2, it is all based on the questions which you mark right, and next day itself you'll come to know that you're going to be clearing this exam or not. And trust me, there is a lot of competition in this exam because most civils and Group 1 students will also write Group 2. So they are competitors, and also the seniors who are much into this the state services, they are also being part of this exam. So they are much competitive for you. So what we should do, why did I have brought, because I cannot show you the screenshots, number of people who have messaged me. The moment I have set the banner, there are a lot of students who have posted me like, what is that we are going to do? What is the next course of session, etc. So is it my voice not audible? If not, please tell me. Is it my voice not audible? Okay, thank you so much. If it is audible, thank you so much. Okay, fine. So what is that we are going to do for next few months? See, I have designed this course. I have designed this course, but I have designed in such a way that it is going to be useful for everyone. And this is only an MCQ course because how much you study and how much you put on the books or papers, it is going not going to cost you high, because it is definitely how much you are going to perform, how much you are going to perform, and what is that basis is what is important. Now, let me tell you, like the syllabus, everyone know the syllabus, because without knowing the syllabus, you won't spend much time here. See, we basically have 3 sections and you have 2 months of time. And about this subject, you leave this subject for me for next 2 months. I'll make you quick revision in this subject. I will ensure that most of you will get a very good score. Probably I can promise you that if you are very prompt to the sessions and if you could do the work daily, regularly, and I know that most 2 months you will keep on revising, but revise as per what is suggested by you by the experts, by the subject experts, because decoding the question paper is very important. And techniques to solve the bits is very important, and few initiatives which you have to take, and few things which you have not done, that also we will cover in next 2 months. And 3 sections are very important. And what we will do, we will target section wise. We will target each section. I will give you daily some assignment. I will give you some sort of important work, and I will make you read, write, and test within the session, so that you will be definitely getting that confidence. And I will be testing yourself. I mean, like, I'll be testing you considering the basics to advanced level of economy. See, nowadays, you know that you have gone through the previous papers and you have gone through the exam pattern. So considering this exam pattern, etc., look, there is a lot of ambiguity. I mean, like, there's a lot of space, a lot of marks which can be scored, but this could only be you can score once you get a good technique. There are few questions with the techniques you can eliminate. So we'll practice all that kind of things. Next, we'll target each section, and with once like we'll start the first section. Once I can start the section number one, we will go chapter wise, so that I will make you revise these chapters, and along with these chapters we will go for the assessments. So chapter wise assessment I have planned, because I am not targeting this like an crash course where the something is been taught and something is been left. So what I will do is I will target subject wise. I'll target subject wise, and within the subject wise, we will, I mean, like, the economy is a subject, and within this, I will definitely make sure that some within the lines, like we will cover current affairs, we'll cover editorials, we'll cover the budget, we'll cover the economic survey, and I don't think so there is anything left for you. And be with me for the next 1 month. I'll promise you, I'll make you perfect in economy, the first three, all the 3 sections. And trust me, you can happily go to the exam. And I will immediately release the course schedule tomorrow by evening. I will release the course schedule, and make sure that you rigorously follow this schedule for the next 1 month. And you can rigorously follow this schedule for the next 1 month. Ensure that you don't miss even the one class, and the entire month of August you can revise without my help. All right. So what is that we are going to cover in this? So first is the syllabus. Second one, we are going to target as per the syllabus. Second one, budget. 1 or 2. This year budget also I will take care. Last year budget also I will take care. And we will target NCERT. How many of you, simple question I want to ask, how many of you have covered NCERTs of economy, class 11th and class 12th? New students, old students, how many of you have covered NCERTs? If no, you can write no. If yes, you can write yes. Don't raise hand. Don't raise hand. How many of you just read once? No, 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 yes, no, yes, no. Okay, no, no. I'm proud of you, beta. Shabash. We have 2 months, and you know, you have not even read NCERTs. Yes. Rocky Bhai says yes. We should go to Karnataka and we should act in news. Only class 9th done, sir. Remaining who will do? GSPSC will do. I will do. Okay. Okay. Okay, fine. Sure. And I have never started studying economics. Shabash, you are actually required in this session. I have never started. For what purpose you are here for? Just to know. Okay, fine. So tell me, how many are you from this Amigos 21st century here? I mean, like hybrid batch. Tell me hybrid batch. How many are you from hybrid batch? Just like hybrid. I don't ask me what is the meaning of hybrid. Even I doesn't know. Only they knows. So okay. If no need, just hybrid means hybrid. Just write it hybrid. Hybrid. Okay, fine. Hybrid. 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 Okay, fine. Very talented people, huh? Hybrid batch. Very, very talented. Okay, chalo, done. Done. Okay, fine. Questioning ground is done. No more messages, no? Chalo, done. Madan, this is free or not? I'll tell you, Madan, this is free or this is costing. I will not charge the way the crossroads of Ashok Nagar will charge. Don't worry about that. What all you will get it, you will get affordable only. And you will get quality. That is what is important. I will not charge in thousands. I'll not charge in lakhs. Don't worry. I'll charge that amount which is accountable. So whichever mother, the question is same. All right, course-wise schedule and test I will launch tomorrow evening. Fine. And how much we have to spend a time. I'll take your questions later. First, let me put on what I have to do it. Later, we will take it what you have to do it. Okay. So first thing is I will post the schedule tomorrow. Post the schedule tomorrow. This schedule is for 1 month only. Socio-economic, please don't post any question as of now. Just listen, concentrate. If you post any question, I'll block you. I'll block you and I'll remove you from the group. So no more questions till I ask any question. Okay, hybrid and non-hybrid, both of you. No more questions. Okay. Chalo. Now, schedule. I will give you 1 month schedule. First point you have to note, I will give you 1 month schedule. In 1 month, quickly we will revise 3 sections. We will revise quickly 3 important sections. No raising hand also. Don't raise hand. So we will revise 3 sections quickly. How are we going to revise? Every chapter I am going to target. For example, we have demography. This is a very small chapter and we can expect at least 5 questions from this chapter. What we will do, I will post a few questions like when the session starts. So when the session starts, I will take question number 1 to question number 20. For example, I'll post 1 question. Consider the following statement with respect to demographic dividend of India. Like first one, India's demographic dividend is much stronger than Japan's demographic dividend. Second, as per the UNSD or UNDP reports, as per the SDG goals, etc., India's demographic dividend has reached so and so, etc. Like such, I will post a few questions. I will give you exactly 2 minutes of time to solve. No matter whether you'll solve or not, immediately after that, I will take the explanation. So that if you have committed any mistakes here, you can cover in this explanation. And in this, if there are any cheat codes hidden, if there are any content, any current affairs, everything I can cover in this 1 question. Like such, for every chapter, I will make sure that each topic has at least 2 to 3 questions covered so that the entire chapter, we can finish it up easily. This makes a person to revise and to learn things in an objective manner. So this first chapter, I will give at least 1 day of time to read and to revise so that you can read and you can revise. And once you are perfectly done, then enter this class or the online sessions and take the test. And if you're going somewhere wrong, then we can assess. Remember, I will not release this question in the market. Like I have released 500 questions, etc. I will not release these questions in the market. This is only for those people who have trust and who has gained some sort of knowledge from or who are looking forward for my help. For those only I have designed this course. They can enter, they can join. To them, I am going to take this mentorship program. Next, I will not release any key in the market. I will not release any material of these sessions in the market. Anyways, I have promised for few of my students that 3rd section material I will give, but I will give that material at the end of July. That as promised, I will release. Next, these questions will not be shared anywhere. This is exclusively my hard work. That I have put a lot of hard work on this questions. It will take a lot of time. In a day, I have to sit 3 to 4 hours. I have cut down my schedule and I have to sit for 3 to 4 hours. And then I have to make questions making use of current affairs, economic survey, budget, NCRTs, etc. And 1 question takes 20 minutes or sometimes it may take 15 to 20 minutes or more than that. So you should appreciate someone's efforts, and it should not like I should post them in Telegram and it should go very widely to the other faculties. People have come to me very genuinely. I'm going to support them. That's it. And how about the technicality of the subject? For example, we are done with first chapter. If the second chapter is very simple, I will club this second chapter and the first chapter together, and I will take minimum 20 to 25 questions. And I'll give much time for the chapters like agriculture, because agriculture you need to study very widely, and industries and service you need to study very, very widely. So all the areas, like for example, we have food security. For example, we have agriculture laborers. So every topic intensive, I will cover with the plans, I will cover with the schemes, I will cover with the ministries, I will cover most of the programs. All right. Everything will be dealt in question answers basis. Like, how can you finish the syllabus? That is my job, to finish the syllabus and make you perfect in question wise. I will give a statement. In the statements, I will try to cover as many topics as possible, and I'll explanation part, you should be very much present. And you should concentrate how I'm eliminating the options, how I'm teaching the data, how I have picked the data from the current affairs, how I picked the data from economic surveys. And areas like I have not covered economic survey, do not worry, leave it economic survey on me. I have not covered current affairs, leave the current affairs on. 1.5 years of current affairs, I'm going to cover in this sessions. 1 year of budget, I will cover in this session. 1 year of this economic survey, I will cover the session along with the syllabus. Sit every day for 1 hour. Rigorously follow the schedule for next 1 month, at least for 1 month. Sit. I will give time for every chapter. Read this chapter perfectly and come back in the session at around 9 o'clock, and 1.5 hour we will sit, we will revise, and we will solve these questions and we'll close the chapter. If you have any doubt, I'm always available in the institutions. I will give that location. You can always come back, take that question, and I will not be posting any of the questions in the Telegram groups. I will not be forwarding any document. I'll post the question. You can take the snap of the question immediately and you can solve. And explanation, I will give very detailed. You can take the explanation. And I'm very clear about the program, and I'm clear about the program, and I'm not going to share the questions. I'm not going to share any of the answers, etc. You have to attend them. You have to attend the session to learn something. So questions I have given, and you will take these questions and you will take it as a granted, like someone has written the answers. Please do not join the session. If you feel that somebody else is doing for you, you can just stay away from me. And this is for those people who actually want to get very good score, 110, 150, 120 in economics. 110 plus in this subject will boost you in the topmost list. I know how people weak are in this subject, and I also know how to take care of the subject. So considering all these aspects, I'm not going to train you in the theoretical part. I'm telling you again, I'm going to train you in such a way that how to eliminate the options in that 2.5 hours, and how questions can be framed, and how things has to be raised in between the lines. Explanation will take at least 5 to 10 minutes for each question, so that it will take time for you to write, understand, and also layer. So that ample of time will be given for you, so that to write the explanation. And I'll go very slow for the explanation, because most of the people would have not covered economic course, but they actually wanted to join this to learn something. Considering them, I will go very, very slow so that they can learn and other people can also get some advantage out of it. All right. So this we are going to do for all the chapters. For example, 1 to 5 of section 1, 1 to 5 of section 3, and section 3 exclusively we will deal. And students, I have promised them to give the material that is also in process. We will also clear that. Next, Telangana economy. Telangana economy is very important. 50 marks you can get very easily. And I hope you can easily target 35 to 40 marks. 35 to 40 marks only when, if you can target this area. This area is very important, and this area is very, very important. Remaining people can solve. Remaining people can solve. And demography, people can easily answer. See, even if I go to exam, demography is the one without preparation, I can easily answer because it's a general theoretical, general fact list. So that will not cost anything for me to put more inputs. But there are few things, this area is very difficult to answer because lot of data is there, lot of trends are there, etc. This area. So I have told in many of the classes that people who enter the classroom, their stomach will be very heavy with agriculture chapter. Agriculture chapter of Telangana, agriculture chapter of Indian economy. People will be very happy if they could cover things very exclusively. All right. So this is, I'm not putting much stress on the course. This is the syllabus, which you definitely know. And every subtopic I'm going to target, I'm going to give you some work. I'm going to give you very good time so that you can read and you can always come back to me if you have any doubts. And also you will be assessed on every chapter, and every chapter you will be taking an explanation and a detailed explanation which will help you to learn techniques of elimination and from where the data has been taken and store the content with you and repeatedly revise and go to exam, you will be benefited. And next important thing about this course that I have put a poll around like more than 500 people have participated. They said, sir, evening time, we have some classes at 9 o'clock. Also, they have optional classes, etc. So they cannot join. See, I cannot do anything. This is the only time which is available for me. I can start the course at 10 p.m. and I will end the course somewhere around 10 to 10:30. I'm sure it will go till 10:30 and as per the schedule. And in this case, if there is a chapter which is very lengthy, for example, industries and service, you need lot of revision, lot of programs are there, lot of schemes are there, okay, and lot of policies needs to be covered. So Telangana government policies are there, Indian government policies are there. So you need to cover, you need to have lot of time. In such case, I will give you additional day or additional time, which will help you to revise. Then we will take an assessment. All right. So I will post the schedule, and based on this schedule, you can easily consider what and how it is going to be. You will understand definitely as you take the first session itself, like how we are dealing in the first section, and you will easily understand how confident you will be as you move forward. All right. So now you can post your questions and let me see what are your doubts. So time to spend is 1.5 hours, and just wait for 1 month. We will cover 1 month. All right. Course fees. See, I have nothing in my mind about the course fees. So I have left to the students itself how much. Sir, once explained the economic slowdown. Economic slowdown. Now I should explain. Should I explain now, or I'll put it in the class? Course fees, I have left to the students. That's it. How much they wanted to put it, they can put it on the poll, or I can decide it now itself. We will close it. I have no thought of putting this program. It is lot of like pressure, the students request and all made me to start this course. So it's not like a test series where people charge 10,000, 12,000, 8,000, etc. So well, whatever is the minimum amount we will decide. Okay, any other? Can we get PDF or running notes? You will get a running notes. If you start now, can at least get 100. It depends upon how you use the course. It depends on how you catch the concepts. Because Telugulo kuda cheptara. I don't think so, Srikant. I don't think so. I'll be using only English. If you have any doubt, you can come down. You can come down to the institute and you can get your doubts solved. All right. So course duration is July. That's it. Exam is in the month of August. So July we will complete. Sir, is it your classes are enough those who are not started the actual preparation? I don't think so. This classes will be 100% useful because you should have follow the schedule first. 2 days time I'm giving you because you have some content with you, some class notes with you. Make rigorous revision of the class notes, rigorous revision of what the chapters and subtopics I have given. Then you attend the test and then I will assess you. That will be helpful for you. It's not like you come to the course and it will be clear everything. Sir, please explain once international organization. Now, how it is possible to explain international organization? I'll explain during the classes now. Classes timings, I have told you already 9 o'clock. Because considering all the institutions timings and all, I'll start at 9 p.m. 9 p.m. That's it. And it will go for 1 hour. I know it will go for more than 1 hour. I cannot start with Telangana economy. I'll start with the Indian economy. First section we will cover. Third section will cover. Then I will go for Telangana economy because I have plans because some batches are going on. There are some batches which are running. So considering all them, I have to plan this. So I have already planned this everything. I have already made one schedule in my mind. So I know that it is going to click. It is going to help everyone. So first schedule, all the students to whom I have already taught, all the students who have already covered the syllabus, kindly start section number 1 immediately. Okay. Then go to section number 3. Last it will be section number 2. All right. No, this is not at all. Indian economy will be covered for AP students and Andhra economy as of now will not be part of this course. It will be only about the Telangana. So in case if you want to join, only for the Indian part you have to join. How much time we need for revision? That I will give. That's what I told you. If the chapter, see, I know if the chapter is lengthy, I will give you at least 2 days. Maximum 2 days. Maximum 2 days. And if the chapter is like very short, I know that how much you have time. I can give you a maximum of 1 day. I can give a maximum of 1 day. All right. So that is what group 1 main answer writing from you. No, not now. After this course only. Group 1, I'm not going to do as of now. I'll be doing it only in the month of August. So once there's a lot of pressure to cover the syllabus of Group 2 from various places. So once I can finish this, I can start the course of Group 1 mains. But now I can only fix to the Group 2 because I don't know, like I never thought I will teach for Group 2 and I have started for Group 2, but later at the interest of the people, like the response which I get, that also very matters in the classrooms, everywhere where I go, where I teach. The Group 2 students are, there's a huge crowd, there's a huge following, huge crowd, etc. So that's the only reason that made me to start or give something as some sort of motivation, some sort of benefits for them. So that's the only important thing made me to start, because there are a lot of students. I think around 1,500 to 2,000 students are associated in the group. So that's the reason. That's the reason I have started this course. All right, and still people like don't have much confidence. So let us give them something before 2 months so that they can get something out of it, benefit. All right. So I'll put on the structure of the fees, etc. So I have planned. See, it's not like the fees. It's like to make dedication from both the side, from you and from me, and to also have some sort of authenticity and some sort of connectivity. That's the reason I thought I'll put on the fees somewhere around what is in my mind is. I never thought I'll put it somewhere around 1,500 is quite less. Someone messaged me here. So 5,000, so 3,000. No, I cannot put 1,500 is quite is what I feel. So if this is okay, then because I don't want to put much burden on them, and I don't want to put much burden on them, and I just wanted to put it as low as possible. So this is what I have thought, and this I'll start with the payment details and all tomorrow. And remember, I cannot take much students, and I have written in the message also the number of enrollments in the course will be very low, because there is always one-to-one discussion. There is always one-to-one discussion, and I can go only with the less number because I cannot hire more in the number. All right. So first section you have to target. You have to target immediately the first section and make sure that you read the first section. And once you are done with this first section, then immediately we will start. Immediately we will start, and we will make sure that we will target it as soon as possible. We will cover the syllabus, and we will make sure that we'll do a lot of current affairs, survey related stuff. We'll put on a lot of things, etc. Enough to read notes which you have given in the class. It is much enough. First, you try to cover that. It is much enough, and make sure that you just follow the schedule. If you are okay with the schedule and the time gap, then you can always approach. And people like if you feel that you need to talk anything, you can always come down and you can discuss with me, not an issue. So you have proper notes. Okay, fine. If you have proper notes, you can read and revise them. All right. So this is about the details of the course, and within this week only, I am going to set your first test. I'm going to set your first test. Okay. Let us see how well you will score in this first test. And I will also come to know what is your confidence level, how much. See, it's not about how much you read. You would have got your class notes given by me or some other faculty. You would have got a lot of textbooks with you. You would have read a lot of current affairs with you. But at the time you enter the exam, how much time you're taking to solve that question, how are you handling the pressure, and how much content you are going to apply. That is what makes the difference. And remember one thing, that is you need to be very quick, and where you are going wrong, that is what I am going to discuss in this. Where you are going right and accurate, what you are going, we can do it in 1 month. Sir, test will have how many questions? That again depends on the chapter. If agriculture is the chapter, I will put it at least 25 questions, 30 questions. I may conduct 2 sessions. I may conduct 3 sessions. Okay. If still I'm getting satisfied, it's not like chapter wise. I can break the chapter. I told you I'll break the chapter. I will break the chapter into different segments. I'll break the chapter into different topics. I'll break them into different components, and I will set the paper. I mean, like I will set the paper if it is for industrial revolution, agricultural revolution. If I feel like to make 10 questions, I will make 10 questions and I'll put the test on that day. Once you are perfect, we will go for the second topic. Maybe this agriculture chapter may go for 3 tests, may go for 4 tests. Industries, I cannot finish industries in 1 test. I may go industries for 4 tests also. So it is about, on one day I can put industries, all the plans only. On one day I can put agriculture, all the plans only. So it will go like how much time it is taking for me to get satisfied that something content I have given, and 100% you are okay. Because if I'm not covering the topic in 1 question, remember very well, if I'm not covering the topic in 1 question, I may take 5 questions also, and I'll post 5 questions on that topic. And so that every subtopic I am going to charge, every subtopic I am going to charge. Agriculture, marketing, I will, if I'm not happy, I will make 10 questions out of it. Or if I'll make 15 questions out of it. It depends on how much I'm covering. So you will be ready. And we will discuss about, someone has been kept on messaging, sir, please provide PDF for our references. Sir. So in that case, we will see that I will provide a PDF, or we'll put in the group or something like that. We will do it. We will discuss about the providing the question, because someone kept on messaging me in the personal chat that, sir, please provide, so that it could be useful for us for revision. We will think about that. I'm not that rude. I may look rude, but I'm not rude. And few of them has given me a title of something they have given scary title also, but it's okay. I'm not that rude. I'll give it the PDF, but thing is like when you are putting up lot of effort, like the person who has come to me with lot of trust, that should not be broken away. So considering that, I will try to put it some sort of confidentiality with the students so that that can benefit them who has got the trust. So it's not like giving it away for the non-serious candidates, etc. So that is my main agenda. So in detail, we are going to discuss, and it's not like I'm telling you, it's not like one chapter, one test. One chapter can have 5 tests also. One chapter can have one test also. If demography is there, I can go for 2 tests. If agriculture is there, I'll go for 5 tests. If I'm not satisfied, I'll go for 7 tests also. So it depends on how I'm putting. For example, on Sunday, I can put you a test in the morning, 8 o'clock to 9:30. On next day, immediately I'll put a test on industrial sector, evening or morning. Okay, evening mostly as per the weekdays. So this is how I have planned rigorously making you to practice a lot of questions and make you give the latest data, which will definitely help you to get good score. Yes, we will fix affordable fees, not a problem. So if there are people like who have also messaged me, if it is going to be high, then we will also reconsider, not an issue, not at all an issue. See, considering the efforts, considering the time which I am putting, cancelling of the other schedules of the course, divided by 2 or divided by 4 or divided by 5, I have put this now as an, the entry fees for this. But if it is again okay, it's fine, not an issue. We will talk about that. Fees is not an issue. We will talk about that. What is important for me is how much you learn and how much benefit you are going to get out of that. See, even after repeatedly teaching, there are students who has committed mistake in the group or exam. Okay, in the group or exam, which means there is some gap. Means, see, they have listened to me properly in the class. They have written, and while in the exam, you have committed that mistake. So what is the meaning means at the time of making some assessment, examiner is assessing you. That means there is some gap. What you read and what he has asked is very similar, but application is very difficult for you. So that we will try to cover. That means we'll make you a lot of assessment, lot of practice that will going to help. All right. So this is about the section which I wanted to tell you what is the course, what is an action, what is that we are going to do in the next few days. You can read other chapters, Mark. You can read other subjects like history, polity, geography, or your movement, okay, governance, etc. But this we can leave it for the next 1 month. Is like an R&D for you, and I knew that I'm going to do this in a very successful manner, the way we have done for civil services, current course batches, etc. Most questions have been reflected, and I have a very good record there. The questions get reflected what is discussed in the class. 2 days before, I have taught them about the jute, and in the exam of central government, there is an exact question which was covered, the jute. One of the students told that I answered 5 questions. So I felt very happy if someone come back and tell me that from the class, I have actually answered 4 questions, 5 questions, etc., which got benefited. So this is what will happen to you after 2 months when you actually take that 150 questions. And we will make sure that I will definitely make sure that you will get success. That is what is my motive, and that is why I have chosen this field. Okay. So anyways, I hope you have done with your dinner. It's already 9:50. I hope you are done with your dinner. Okay, good enough. So suggest sources for Telangana part. There is one book I have already posted on our Telegram channel. You can follow that as of now. You can follow as of now. All right. So is there any question you wanted to ask? This 170 candidates are here. Non-habit student, It's not like non-hybrid. Other people are all non-hybrid only. There are only few people they are in hybrid. So it's a batch. It's the name of the batch. And that's it. Where to read the topics? I have released a few books in the market. Just you can get it from Ashok Nagar, Hyderabad. The books, and you can start referring Indian economy from that. When are we going to start? Tomorrow I'm going to release the schedule, and as per the schedule, we are going to start the sessions. Tomorrow we are going to. I am going to release tomorrow only the schedule, and I will give a very good time for the preparation and follow this schedule. Sir,